What's up? Today I'm playing Pokemon Blue using only my favorite Pokemon, which is Krabby. And this is definitely not an excuse for me to play Pokemon Blue for the first time. It's not. Trust me. Let's hop right in. Before we begin, let's look at Krabby's stats. We now see our first problem. My man is all brawn, no brain. Krabby has one of the highest attack and defense stats of all Pokemon in Generation 1. But then you look at his other three stats. Krabby's speed stat is below average with over 2/3 of the Pokemon in the game being faster. Krabby's HP and special stats are both in the bottom 10 of all the Pokemon species in Gen 1. Specifically, his special stat is only better than 3 Pokemon. Those 3 Pokemon being known as the trinity of bad Pokemon in Generation 1, Weedle, Caterpie, and Magikarp. Basically, if Krabby meets a special attacker, he's not going to have a good time at all. After looking at Krabby's high attack stat, you're probably thinking, no problem, he's got this. You'd usually be right, but not with Krabby's move pool in Generation 1. Krabby's move pool is abysmal to say the least, only having access to 3 different types of moves: normal, water, and ice. He simply has no coverage outside of these 3 types. But hold on, there's more! Looking at these 3 types of moves opens another can of problems. As most of you know, moves get separated into physical and special attacks based on the move types in Generation 1. Out of these 3 types, Krabby's high attack stat is only used by one of them. Water and ice attacks are the only move coverage Krabby gets, and both are special types. So he's hitting with the wet tissue in actuality, instead of his brawny, beefy crab arms. Normal attacks are the only attacks that make use of Krabby's high physical attack, and has the problem of never being super effective, and he cannot hit ghost types at all unless he uses his special attacks. Krabby! The river crab Pokemon! Its pincers are not only powerful weapons, they are used for balance! It's time for the fun to begin! And we gotta give this cool crab a cool name. What only a cool name but my man Gerald the Crab. Gerald! I choose you! He chooses Bulbasaur. So, this is the first Gerald of many in actuality. This game, while not having the IVs of future games, has something instead called DVs, or diversification values. DVs are basically the same as IVs, but instead range from 0 to 15. This is due to it being based off 4-bit, which can only contain values from 0 to 15. This is important due to DVs being essential in the stat formula. See, when we compare a maxed out Krabby with 0 DVs and 15 DVs in special, we can see that there is over a 15-point difference between the two. Due to Krabby being so low in special, we want to make sure we have as high special as we physically can get. I kept on resetting until we got a high special and a high speed. The other 3 stats, I mean, they're nice to get high, but Krabby's going to do perfectly fine with his over 100 attacks. After finding a pretty good Krabby, now known as Gerald the 21st, we start the game off with the first rival fight. It's time to see how this run's gonna feel. Gerald Bubble! So while Gerald goes off and massacres the Caterpie population, let's talk about why I replaced Squirtle with Krabby. Because they're both water types, let's be honest. That's the biggest reason anyway. The other reason is because of the rival's final team. In case you didn't know, your choice in starter decides 3 members of the rival's final team. Replacing Squirtle gives the rival the most challenging team. This is because the other 2 teams have Executor. I mean, just look at the moveset of this guy. There's no chance he's gonna do anything. Now that we're out of the forest, it's time to fight Brock. No troubles here, I mean, come on. Each of his Pokemon's 4x weak to Bubble, so let's just go right into it. I mean, come on, nothing exciting happens here, let's be honest. Gosh, Gerald, beat this ugly sprite into the ground. Send him away to the afterlife. That's not bad. Not bad, Gerald. Not bad at all. That's 1 down without a scratch on his little red body. Let's see. Oh, 4 damage. Oh, Gerald's got this. Oh, Onyx didn't stand a chance with the speed drop just to finish it off. That's 1 down. Arguably the easiest, although arguably the only one that's gonna go this easy. Gerald, 1. Gym leaders, 0. Good job, Gerald. I would give you berries if they were in this game. Now that we beat Brock, it's time to do no one's favorite part of Generation 1. Mount Moon. It might be your favorite if you, I don't know, like Paris or Clefairy or something. I mean, if you do, hands down to you, man. You're kind of awesome. But Mount Moon is where we hit our first road bump. PP. I mean, my man Krabby only has Bubble. His special stat, he's using at least 5 to kill a single Pokemon. He's not able to make it through Mount Moon without a second attack. With only 30 PP, it runs out pretty quick. I decide to grind. It usually takes Krabby 3 bubbles just to kill your basic Zubat in this cave, and we're gonna have to go through a lot of those to get through the cave, you know. So, if only there was a TM that is one of the few moves that Krabby can learn. Yeah, I forgot. Thankfully, even without Bye, Gerald ends up learning Vice Grip at level 20 and makes the rest of the cave easy. And to be honest, Vice Grip is quite strong, which ends up making the early game quite easy for Gerald due to it being a move that uses his high attack stat. With Vice Grip now learned, we managed to get out of Mount Moon with no problem. Man, now that we're out of Mount Moon, we don't really get much of a breather because we gotta go right into this Misty fight. I mean, Misty's got her Patrick wannabe, we got our Mr. Krabs wannabe. Let's just get right into it. Misty with the black hair. Misty wants to fight Mr. Krabs versus Patrick. Okay, let's see how much this is gonna do. 3. I think Gerald, yeah. Nice. That's some good damage there, X defend. Calm down now, Misty. It's a bit too late for that. That should be enough. Oh. No, she doesn't have recover. Oh well. Good job, Gerald. Second gym leader down. 2 Gerald. Gym leader 0. While on our way to Bill, we end up learning Guillotine at level 25. Now, Guillotine sounds like an awesome attack. Like, no brainer. Slap that baby on that crab and start the French Revolution again. Not quite. You see, Gerald has a very low speed stat. The way one-hit KO moves work in Gen 1 is that if the target has more speed, it will simply not work. That means the slow crab with the Guillotine isn't getting no kills. After trading humanity for the SSN ticket, we then, as you can probably guess, go straight to the SSN. The SSN contains more than just the HM for cut. The SSN contains something more important than that for Gerald the Crab. TM8, the TM for Body Slam. Body Slam is the best physical attack that doesn't result in Gerald doing himself in. Krabby can get in the game. And we get it this early, right before the hardest part of the run. Body Slam also has a 30% chance of paralysis and is something that saves this crab more than once this run. After picking up Body Slam and instantly getting rid of Vice Grip, we now fight the rival again. Like, come on, man, we just fought you like 30 minutes ago. Krabby has more attack power than Pidgeotto does. Krabby's also 13 levels over Pidgeotto. Krabby's kind of just built different in the early game since his attack is high as a Hitmonchan. Come on, Gerald, you're 15 levels over leveled. That's what happens when you're the only one on the squad, Gerald. Look at the Ivysaur sprite. Look at him, he's all danced up. He's about to hit me with that leech seed. Oh, never mind, he's gone. After catching the cutest little guy to learn cut, we now get to fight the first challenging battle in the run. The Lieutenant Surge is the electric guy in this game, and if you don't know, let me just say it. This crab is weak to electric. Lieutenant Surge has a chunky Raichu with Thunderbolt that has a base power with stab, 135. It's quite clearly going to fry Gerald the Crab. Instead of grinding, I decided to just go for it, right away, right after SSN, and this is how it turns out. Okay, can Gerald the Crab beat 3 electric types? Oh, Gerald eats Voltorbs for breakfast, Lieutenant Surge. Bop. Yep, there goes one down. Come on, Gerald. Don't let his cute face deceive you. He will fight back, Gerald. Thunderbolt's gonna do some major damage if he doesn't get one-shotted. He's faster. But thankfully he only used Thunder Shock, but that still did that much damage. Okay, thank goodness. Gerald, you're the man, the legend. Wow, that was anticlimactic. I did not think it was gonna go that smooth. Gerald's just built different, I guess. Okay, now I know that one was done no problem, but the next fight is a huger problem, I swear. Now it's time for everyone's favorite area, Rock Tunnel. Now I know what you're thinking. You don't have Flash. How will you do this? I do it the same way everyone should do it. No further questions, please. Time for Erica, the scariest gym until the Elite Four for this run. Erica has 2 fully evolved grass Pokemon, and each of them have a very hard-hitting grass-type attack. Gerald's fighting an uphill battle this gym. Let's see how he does. I think Gerald's got it. Because I thought Lieutenant Surge was the problem, but he was not. So, yeah, see, she has a Victory Bell. Level 29. I'm gonna Leer once and then Body Slam. Razor Relief, let's see how much this does. Oh, Gerald. Yeah. Okay. So just Body Slam, Gerald. You're 10 levels over. Oh, Paralysis. That's pretty good. Tangela, this is the one I'm not worried about. Petal Dance. Oh, let's go, Gerald! This gym only took 2 tries, which was quite surprising, to be honest. This is very relieving because if I gotta be honest, I don't think Gerald has any more challenges until the Elite Four. Our boy Gerald the Crab learned Harden this gym. Harden lets him do the infamous badge boost glitch. In Gen 1, there are 4 badges that when acquired applies a boost to 4 of the Pokemon stat. Each badge has a corresponding stat. Each of these badges applies a boost of 9/8 to the stat, providing around a 12% increase of your stats. The badge boost glitch takes this boost and applies it multiple times. When a Pokemon uses a stat boosting move or has a stat lowered, the badge boost is applied again. So basically, the stat gets times by 9/8 right when you start the battle, and whenever a stat move is lowered or boosted, they times the number again by 9/8. This results in 2 badge boosts and gets reapplied each time one of these 4 stats are changed. This glitch makes the game honestly quite easy, but due to Krabby having such a low special, some fights might require 1 Harden for good measure. We're officially halfway done, so I am humbly requesting you to subscribe to the channel that made this video, only if you like the video, of course. Maybe afterwards, after liking the video, dare I say, show it to a friend, of course. Well, anyways, I do the Team Rocket hideout, nothing special here, just killing some Zubats and Murtatas. Then we get to Giovanni. Watch out, you might blink and miss this one. I beat the tower, get the Pokeflute, nothing exciting here. Now I make my way to Koga by beating way too many trainers. It was at this moment I wish I got the bike and went the other way. Fun fact, I have always took this path no matter what Gen 1 game I play. Don't know why. Now I have a reason to go fight Koga before Sabrina. Koga provides the 5th badge on the card. This results in Koga's badge providing the badge boost to the speed stat. I wanted to make sure to get this boost before Sabrina just for the extra little bit of speed. Well now, here's Koga. Time for the fun to start. Okay, let's start Body Slamming. This one's a bit scary. It should be easy, I mean. Okay, so let's Body Slam. Okay, used X attack, it's over. He threw the towel in. He says, another X attack for the road. So I fly back to Celadon City to do some cleanup before doing my personal least favorite part of the game. I go to Celadon City store and buy a couple of things. First, I get a fresh water in the vending machine and trade it for the TM for Ice Beam. I also buy a Pokédoll. This will be helpful for later. I then go and buy some calcium so I can give my man Gerald some performance enhancing drugs before Sabrina. So now it's time for Sabrina. Kadabra. So, I don't think I'm gonna have any troubles here. That's my favorite Psychic type Pokemon. Gosh, Venomoth's so cute in this game. Okay, Body Slam. So this should do... Oh, that's the 6th gym down, only 2 left. Both easier than this one. So after beating Sabrina, I take the Pokédoll and trade it to this little girl for a TM that will be useful later. Make sure to stay to find out. Well, now comes the slow part where nothing happens, so I'm just going to go through it quickly. Got Surf and Strength because I forgot to earlier. Went to the Pokemon Mansion, got the gym's key. Also picked up the TM for Blizzard just in case. Now it's time for Blaine. Oh, he used the Super Potion on Growl. Oh, and he died a little sprite's cute too. Still one shot. Critical hit one shot. Go Gerald. Go, go. So yeah, that was the easiest fight in this run. I didn't lose a single HP point, so yeah. Go Gerald. As easy as expected, now it's time to go fight another easy fight. Oh yeah, Blaine's badge is the last badge boosting badge, so now we get a buff to all our stats except for HP. Giovanni, the greatest trainer! Man, Giovanni hyping himself up, about to get this L. I've killed this Rhyhorn 4 times now. Like, bro, I'm sorry, Gio. Funny. We just fought the Nidoqueen Queen, like, not even 10 minutes ago. I didn't take a single point of damage during this fight either. After strolling through Victory Road, we only have 5 fights until we can officially say that you can beat Pokemon Blue with just crap. After spending the rest of my money on medicine so Gerald can fight in prime condition, it's time to officially start the Elite Four. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Gerald finally got rid of Leer and is now a man of the blade after learning Swords Dance. So let me talk about why we're using Crabhammer over Surf. To be honest, the only reason is because Crabhammer is my man Krabby's signature attack. I will be doing this man a disservice if I don't use it. First up, first Elite Four member is Lorelei and her ice types. This one was one of 2 fights I was not that worried about. I mean, my man Gerald ain't afraid of no seals. My man Gerald takes these ice types to Pound Town and takes care of them pretty swiftly. I think out of the 4 Elite Four, I think 2 of them are going to be challenges. And here's a hint, it's not in the first half. So, Dugong. Dugong's such a cute Pokemon, honestly. So, I think I want a Swords Dance. Just to get the boost. I never knew it actually had swords. That's very cute, actually. Takedown. We got a high defense. See, it does. We eat those for dinner. The crab eats that for dinner. So I think it should be easy for after one Swords Dance. Like, I don't think there's any problems on this team. Oh, Cloyster lives one. Spike Cannon. This isn't gonna do much at all. Hit 3 times. See, it's not bad. I'm gonna Body Slam again. Okay, third out is Slowbro. Live it on. Use a Super Potion. I mean, come on now, AI. They didn't really think this part of the game through when they were programming it. Use a Super Potion. Oh, an extra 50-something HP is gonna matter. Jinx. Okay. Oh no, I think this might one-shot. Yeah, one-shot. Yeah, see? Easy fight. Oh, I forgot she had a Lapras. Isn't this her ace? Yeah. Oh, got the paralysis. She uses a Super Potion. Oh, the AI is so bad in this game. You can beat this game with no Pokemon, honestly. That's how bad the AI is. The next fight is with Bruno. If I thought Lorelei was going to be easy, Bruno's a cakewalk. The fight, I didn't even think about. I mean, my man Gerald was beating the stuffing out of these Onix when he came out of the egg. Bruno, I have no thoughts that Bruno's going to be remotely a challenge. Bruno Spray, look at this little Pokeball. Onix, I'm going to harden once. Like, his Pokemon's not going to hit me. That was a crit and it did 25 damage. And then now we're going to use our 10 Crabhammers we have to our name. Badge boost doesn't even matter with Crabhammer. Crits, you know, just go through that. Hitmonchan. I think I'm just gonna go Crabhammer again. Yeah. Say Hitmonchan doesn't have high special either. I think Hitmonchan was done the most dirty in this game. Hitmonlee should just go down exactly the same. Crit again. Gerald. At what point do you think they had like an idea that like maybe there was too many Onixes? Like when they give 3 of the main enemies in the game, or like main fights in the game Onix, like give that guy an Onix. He needs wood. Ooh, Machamp. It maybe one-shots? No, it doesn't. Submission? Oh no, I should eat that. That was a close one there. Oh, I should have Body Slam. Could have missed. Oh well. Now, let's take a quick pause. These next 3 fights are the fights I've been worried about since Pallet Town. Thankfully, I've collected some great TMs along the way to help for each of these fights. Next up is Agatha. This is the fight I've been most worried about since before I even picked Krabby. My man Gerald cannot take these ghost types to Pound Town since he simply can't hit them. So now all we can do is pray that Gerald's 25 special stat is enough. Nah, that's crazy. Surely there's something we can do to help here. Well, there is one, but I don't feel good doing it. I had to teach Gerald double team. I know, overkill, but a crab's gotta do what a crab's gotta do. When it takes 3 crab hammers to kill each Pokemon while having to dodge hypnosis and confuse rays, a man gets to his breaking point. So we're gonna sub in double team because Agatha's moveset sucks, but we're gonna be here for a while. So we're gonna double team. Okay. You know, twice. We're gonna be greedy. Twice. We're gonna double team twice. Oh my gosh. I forgot Crab Hammer only had 4 move. I'm gonna have to use my 1 either right now. See, like, I can't even 3-shot this guy. Just body slam the Golbat. Doesn't even kill Golbat. Dang, man. Oh gosh. It doesn't even 1-shot Haunter. It hits the Confuse Ray too. That is rough. Hopefully this hits. Don't hit yourself, Gerald. Oh no. Oh gosh, this is... Oh, she hits the Hypnosis. I don't know if I'm gonna use one of our 3 full restores right now so I can get rid of both of those. Okay, I was gonna say, if she hit it twice, so we would have had a problem. 3 times in a row? My man Gerald, he just needs help at this point. 4 times in a row? Oh, come on, Gerald, man. Nice. The Arbok. Body Slam. Toxic. I forgot he had Toxic. But it doesn't matter. Okay. That was the fight. Oh, it doesn't kill. Ah! Doesn't kill if it doesn't crit. That's what Crab Hammer is. Doesn't kill if it doesn't crit, man. One agonizing experience later, we get to the big fella himself, Lance. This fight I was excited for since I was cooking up a strategy for a while. Using the special TM we got for giving the little girl a doll, we can teach my man Gerald Mimic, while getting rid of the evil known as Double Team. Mimic is by far one of the funnest moves in this game, and it was a move I didn't want to use before now. Let's just see why it's so fun. So, first thing we're going to do is Swords Dance. We're going to Mimic. Take Hyper Beam. We're going to Swords Dance twice. Get +4 on our attack. Then we're going to Hyper Beam. So this should one-shot. And the way Hyper Beam works in Gen 1 is that when you kill somebody, you don't get cooldown. So we could just do it again. And a funny little Mimic glitch is that, as you see, the Mimic PP is messed up. So that's how we're going to get rid of Lance. We're just going to Hyper Beam his whole team. We took Hyper Beam. We're going to Hyper Beam one more time. I think there's 2 more times, my bad. He has another Dragonite. Or he has 1 Dragonite. He only has 1 Dragonite in this game, I think. So, bah. That's my Hyper Beam impression. That's done. Okay. Super fun. I think Mimic's probably my favorite move in this game just because you can choose. And of course it changes. Nobody likes Mimic after this game. But it's super fun. It's time for the final battle. Can Gerald become the king he rightfully is? This battle determines it all. Before we start the battle, I decide to teach the crab Blizzard just so he can have that little bit of more PP. Definitely not because he's run out of PP in all his other moves. Never. With that, Gerald is ready to fulfill his 20-minute life goal of becoming the champion. So, just like with the last fight, I have this all planned out. I have somewhat planned out. Pidgeot cannot hit me at all, basically. This fight's actually the only fight I thought about keeping Harden over Swords Dance for, was this fight. Because... Okay, I didn't know that's how mirror move work. I'm gonna do it one more time. I don't think Sky Attack kills at +2. Okay, he can't whirlwind me. So now Blizzard gets the 2 badge boosts. So this should one-shot. Oh, it doesn't. Doesn't matter. Okay, we're still in this. So we're gonna finish it off with a Crab Hammer. Or not. Okay, 3rd Whirlwind. This time with a Crab Hammer. Or not. Okay. Oh my gosh, my own crab hammer's doing damage to me. This time. Okay, crab hammer hits this time. So that's one down. Alakazam. This one I'm scared about. Body slam, we're faster. Body slam should take care. Okay, we grew to level 73. Pretty cool, I know. Rhydon. Sorry, bro. You ate that guy, right? Oh my gosh. Gerald, bro. This guy, I'm pretty sure, cannot hit me, like, at all. So we're gonna heal up on this guy, since I don't think we're gonna get another chance the rest of this fight. Is that... How many crab hammers? I have one left. I think I'm gonna blizzard on this guy, because I feel like I need that crab hammer for Arcanine. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's still super effective. Not 4 times effective, you know. Gyarados? Blizzard the Gyarados. I'm pretty sure it can't do anything to me either. Okay. Dang. Body slam. We're gonna body slam this instead. That should be done for you. Okay. Gyarados is dead. Long live the king. Arcanine. Okay, this is the last crab hammer hopefully we're gonna ever use right here. Snip snip. Crit for the road, Gerald. Crit for the road. So now the question is, am I gonna one-shot Venusaur? Or is Venusaur gonna one-shot Gerald? And the answer is... Gerald wins. Let's go! Gerald the Crab. Going in with his Tibbs wins the game! You know what it means? Gerald is officially the king. So now it's time for Gerald to become the true king. Gerald's the king now. That was Pokemon Blue with just Krabby. Gerald the Crab. We're gonna skip through this. The end. That's the end of our journey for now. Who knows? If enough of y'all like this video, I might do Johto and Hoenn and maybe even Leaf Green. Who knows? Pretty sure it gets easier from here, so. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Overall, it was super fun. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Hopefully y'all learned something. I learned a lot doing this video. This is actually the first time I've ever beat Pokemon Blue. It's a lot more fun than I thought it was. I've always been a Leaf Green kid. I guess you could say a Neo Gen 1er. Pokemon Leaf Green is my first game, you know, so. Thank you all for watching. Here's another video. Of course, it's not going to be the same as this video since, you know, new year, new channel is my thought process. So, if it's your birthday, always happy birthday.